Well, I said before it was going to be a bloody fight. I also said a few weeks ago that the only way they were going to force probably Putin or Russia into peace talks was by targeting all their tanks. 2,000 tanks is not a lot of tanks, and for the besides their army, just saying. And furthermore, if they have no tanks, they can't conquer the country that size of the country with just manpower and air, unless they exterminate all the people inside of the country. They literally have to mass murder everyone in the country to take it over, if they don't have any tanks. And I don't think Russia can do that. I seriously don't think they could actually do that. Plus, furthermore, the weaker and weaker Russia gets, I mean, China wants to take Taiwan, no doubt. But I think they're looking at this battle, and I think China, Russia has more resources than Taiwan. Just saying. And China wants Russia's resources, their oil, their resources, and they got much more land than what. And China needs more land, no doubt, to keep growing their country. And the weaker Russia gets from this battle, the more China is going to look more towards Russia than Taiwan, I think, and possibly try to go for a conquering on Russia. I do believe that's exactly what they're looking at right now, because Taiwan's stronger. It's an island nation, and islands are hard to conquer with the right. If you have the right, like the miles apart, they have to travel resources back and forth. But Russia is so weak right now, like just so entirely weak right now. They're losing so much armor and so much stuff, and China's bigger than them, and they're right next door to them. And China has already said they want the resources that are on for making microchips and stuff on Taiwan. That's what they want, really want. Russia might actually have that stuff in Russia. It might not know about it because they don't like do a lot of land stuff that's under the ground to check their materials and stuff, because they have so much of it. A lot of it hasn't been even searched yet. It's completely on hasn't even been searched yet. I bet you, with all the other resources they already have in that country, I guarantee you, China is looking at Russia as a potential target, replacement target for Taiwan. Either they're still going to go for Taiwan, or they're just going to go for Russia, because Russia is becoming weaker and weaker. I mean, Russia is losing so many tanks in this battle, and they'll be able to force them into peace talks just by targeting their tanks. I mean, it's going to be bloody, and a lot of people are going to die, no doubt. But they'll be able to force them into peace talks, and Russia is probably going to become the new target for China. That's the facts. Two major world powers fighting each other, two communist countries. I'm pretty sure Russia will get its ass kicked by China if China attacks if they keep losing tanks the way they've been losing tanks. Pretty sure China will actually target them because they have more land, and the more land they have, the more their population can grow and have more kids and stuff, and more better their country will become. And Taiwan's small. We're like really small, but it's an island nation, so it's going to be really hard to conquer. And China might be seeing this as a potential opportunity to go after Russia because of how much they have lost in this battle. I mean, it looks like China might be able to actually overpower Russia at this point. I mean, way better than they could with Taiwan, because Taiwan's island nations are just easier to defend. I mean, it's an island, it's small, but you gotta transport all your troops there by land or sea or air. I mean, sea or air. So I mean, it's hard to get there. They're directly connected to Russia, so they can actually invade Russia with land and air and water, all because they're right next to each other. It's ideal for invasion.